Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to Be in the Change. I'm going to get started by reciting my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be gorgeous, brilliant, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back, and thank you to everybody who has seen me before and who is continuing to watch me on this journey. I started this in 2019 as my New Year's resolution because I needed an excuse to get started. And I said I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt, and I promised to do a video once a week, every week for a whole year, which I was able to do thanks to all of you, and I'm still going strong. And I reported back that fear, shame, and guilt has not broken up with me. It's a daily practice. I have to break up every day with it. And I have to fight it. And so last week I did a video on obsessively cutting my hair, you know, how I'm learning how to do new things through Zoom, that this coronavirus is affecting all of us. And I'm just sharing how it's affecting me and my experience. And last week I did a video on after my regular video that I went to the grocery store and I wore a face mask out in public for the first time, and how emotional that was, and how, you know, life is changing as we know it. And I did a video last year on this, and I'm going to go over it for everybody who forgot or didn't get a chance to share it. But imagine yourself driving an SUV and life is coming at you, and you just throw it in the back and throw it in the back. And eventually your SUV hits a brick wall and all your stuff from the back is suddenly now in the front. I know that that is happening to a lot of people right now. My SUV has crashed many times. And, you know, it doesn't matter how nice your SUV is or how much it costs. You know, right now, a lot of us have had to stop. And a lot of our stuff from the back of the SUV is now in the front. And not only is it a brick wall, it's a brick wall with a mirror on it. And seeing your reflection, seeing my reflection, I actually don't hate my reflection anymore, but I used to. And I had to work through it. I had to go through my SUV. And I've gone through it, and I'm still going through it. It doesn't, you know, everything doesn't go away, and you don't live a perfect life and live happily ever after. But what I've learned how to do is how to deal with my life, and how I'm dealing with it is just one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, one breath at a time. And going through this process is, you know, it takes a lifetime, and you cannot speed it up. I always want to know the quicker, faster route. And we all know, I'm in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Right now, our date is April 30th, and that is subject to change. And it doesn't matter that I know what date it is. There is nothing I can do to make it go faster. except for I can try and distract myself. I can try and laugh and have fun when I'm able to do that. However, right now, today is Wednesday night. I'm doing this video. I got a shower today. I blew dry my hair. I put makeup on. It's like the first time since I did my last video last Friday that I've put makeup on. I put on workout clothes today. I wore them all day and not my pajamas, and I was gonna go walk, and I didn't even do that. So I'm tired, like I'm drained. I had to go to the pharmacy today, which is in the grocery store, which I wasn't planning on going, but I had to. I'm starting to get a cold sore, and the doctor called in. The cold sore is really bad, but I had to go get a prescription. So I ended up in the grocery store today. So it was my second outing with a face mask, and it was a little bit easier. However, it is still hard. I'm still stuffing my feelings with food. I'm gaining weight and not losing it. When I went to pick up my prescription, I ended up buying Easter candy because it was half off, and I feel shitty, so I eat. So I would love to tell you I'm great at this and I'm handling it with grace and dignity, and every day is roses, and it's not. I have moments. I have moments of times when I feel happy, and then I have moments where I have sadness, and I have tiredness. I'm really tired, and I know a lot of times for me, when I was coming out of my alcoholism, coming out of addiction is coming out of major trauma. And when I was coming out of that major trauma, I wasn't able to speak. And the only thing I could do to shut my head off was to sleep. And I feel like right now we're coming out of trauma too. And we're still in it, but a lot of us are coming out of trauma. And my reaction before out of trauma is sheer exhaustion, deep resting, and a sadness for the loss. And it's really hard not to see the future. So I always like to know things ahead of time so I can prepare for the rug to be pulled out from under me. But I'm starting to realize that maybe my rug wasn't so sturdy or stable. And now my rug is God, and He's got me. So thank you to everyone who's watching. Please stay tuned, and I will see you all next week. Take care. Stay safe.